Not one is the same times in our lives. We've all been down, pushed too much around, learning to move along. Hey, I hope you guys are having a good day. I myself am having a wonderful day. It's, in the mid-50s in West Virginia, and it's January, what's today? January 9th, I think. So this is very mild for this time of year where I live. Ran a couple errands today. And then I realized, I haven't posted a video in over a week. I'm trying to do it every Monday, or at least once a week, and I fell behind on it. Sometimes I just don't feel like talking about it, which is why sometimes I don't do my weekly videos, but I do know it's been therapeutic for me. So I remind myself how much better I feel afterwards, sometimes from doing a video. So that helps motivate me to keep doing them. These videos are not easy for me to do. It may look like it sometimes, but they aren't easy. But I decided I really wanted to do this journey with my vlogs, my video blogs, and I knew I wanted to keep with it because it's a story I've been wanting to tell for a long time. I actually have a written manuscript that I wrote, when did I write that? At least, maybe even 20 years ago. And it's called Metaphorical Vampires. And it's really about my life of having people suck the life out of me with their meanness and lack of compassion. And that's what they'll do. That's what bullies like to do. I'm trying to get that waterfall in the background here. This is a lake near where I live. It's maybe about 2 miles from my house. Anyhow, I think I got it. So today I wanted to talk about I forgot what I wanted to talk about. Okay, so now I remember what I wanted to talk about. I am severely claustrophobic, like really, really, really bad. And I can remember to this day how my first experience with claustrophobia. When I was a young child, we lived in an apartment. I'm gonna guess I was probably, I know I was under 10 years old. It got windy all of a sudden. I know I was under 10. I was probably maybe even 5 or 6. I was pretty young, but I remember it because it had such a horrible impact on me. My dad, we would play a tickle game. He did it with me and my brothers, and it was real harmless. He'd wrap you up in a blanket like a big egg roll, and then he'd tickle you, and you couldn't tickle him back because your arms were wrapped up, and I used to love it, but for some reason this one day and he would put you up on the on the dining room table like you were a meal. I remember he'd put you on the dining room table, or we would climb up, or he'd put us up there, and then he would wrap you up in, it was a pretty good sized blanket, It wasn't a little throw or anything. It was probably like at least a twin size. And we all used to love it. We'd all be like, I'm next, and we'd all take turns doing it. And I just remember the one time that, this one day when we were playing this tickle game, I all of a sudden felt claustrophobic. I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know what that was. But all I know is all of a sudden I felt this overwhelming panic come over me, just out of nowhere. And I tried to, pull my hands and my arms up from out of the blanket, because when you're wrapped in this blanket, it's all the way up to your neck. You're wrapped in it pretty good too. And he's tickling me, and he wasn't hurting me, but he's tickling me, and I just decided, I just started panicking. I first time had a claustrophobic experience with my arms, restrained like that. So I started struggling, and I told him to stop, and I said, this all happened like really quick, and I was like, stop and let me out, and stop tickling me, and he just laughed at me, and I said, no, stop tickling me, let me out. I was completely panic stricken. I remember this as clear as it was yesterday. And he just kept tickling me and laughing at me, and I started crying. I was terrified. I was scared at that point. And he said, yo, you're just being a big baby. Why are you crying? You acting like a big baby. I mean, that's something another kid would say to you, not an adult. And I just remember being absolutely terrified, him laughing at me, calling me a big baby. And he finally stopped and let me out of the blanket, and he thought the whole thing was really funny. And I just remember getting up and quickly walking away. I never, ever played that tickle game again. And of course, that was another breach in my trust with him. It has affected me horribly to this day. Now, whether I would have ended up claustrophobic at some point, regardless of that situation, I'll never know. All I know is it happened. And yeah, I'm terrified of even going on an airplane. Not because I'm afraid it's going to crash, which is like I think why a lot of people are afraid to fly. I'm so claustrophobic. No way I could afford like first class, but I could probably afford business class maybe. But no, nope. I'd rather drive somewhere than fly. I've had to have multiple MRIs, especially in the past 3 or 4 years, because I have a severely damaged disc in my lower back. So for the past like 15, 20 years, I've had treatments and injections, some MRIs, and then I had hip damage and some tendons, which was because of all those years of compensating for my back, my hips, my left hip. I was just walking one day, and man, it just felt this intense pain. But anyhow, so for me to have MRIs is just like gut-wrenching. Yeah, I have to be sedated. I mean, I'm still awake, but pretty doped up. But yeah, I can't even like sit in the back seat of a car unless it's a 4-door. Oh, hell no. If it's a coupe or anything like that, hell no. I am not. No. Nope. So, yeah, just for my dad having being so heavily immature, and that haunts me to this day. And I'm like, get over it. It's like, no, when you get claustrophobia, it's for life. I've improved on it tremendously. Oh yeah, the thought, no way without getting in elevators for the longest time. I can do it now. I'm more comfortable with it now. But if it's some old rickety elevator in some old building, oh hell no, I take the stairs. No way. Or if there's a lot of people going in, the elevator's going to be packed with people. Nope. I wait for another one, or take the stairs, whatever. But yeah, it's just another form of his bullying. that he's so notorious for. Yeah, he just doesn't get it. So again, this is just a stressor on how a underlying theme to all my videos is how it affects a young person for the rest of their lives till the day they die, being abused in any way, physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, and in all kinds of forms of abuse. So again, I make these videos to help me heal. It's facing demons, basically. It is hard for me to talk about this sometimes, or most of the time, but I always feel pretty good about it afterwards, even if it's not till the next day. It's a good way to purge. So I encourage you to do video vlogs or journaling. Write it down, whether you want to blog, whether you actually handwrite it in an actual piece of paper and buy yourself some cool looking or pretty journal book, or you can do just audio, or you can do a blog, a non-video blog where it's just all typewritten, or you can do like I've been doing these vlogs. And even if you don't want to post them on YouTube or any public forum, and you just create your vlog for just you and only you view it and nobody else ever views it, that's cool. You know, do whatever helps you heal. Sorry, I seem to be struggling to speak a little bit today. I don't know if you noticed that or not. I'm a little slow on my processing. I have fibromyalgia, and when I get in a flare, I get what's called fibro fog. So yeah, it kind of just almost makes you feel a little stoned or a little drunk, which I know sounds good. And sometimes when I'm just relaxing and chilling at home, yeah, that's not a bad thing. But when you're driving or, you know, trying to talk to people, it's frustrating because sometimes you have a hard time keeping your thoughts together. And like I keep doing, I keep pausing because I'm trying to think of words that are kind of not coming to me. But that's because of my fibromyalgia shit. So again, I hope you all are having a good day. Share your stories in my comments below. If you have anything you want to say or share, you know, don't be shy about it. I'm not judging. And if people put, like say you put a comment and you're sharing something about your life and somebody makes some shitty comment about your comment, oh, don't worry, I'll delete it. So this is a safe place. I don't leave if someone's bullying. This is the no bully zone, no bullshit zone. Do not enter. If you can't stop being an asshole, you're not allowed here. But just catching the scenery here. You know, I'm gonna do a vlog when I'm riding my motorcycle sometime, when it gets warmer. I thought that would be cool. So anyhow, y'all have a great day. Peace. And I'll see you next time. We all have pain. Not one is the same. Times in our lives